Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah of Torah. This year is entitled Productive Provocation. The fact is, when you hear the word provocation, look up in a dictionary, Google provocation, provoke. It's usually negative connotation. But it doesn't have to be. It can be very positive. It can provoke someone to be more productive. And in my opinion, God builds in provocation into the very fabric of creation. When the pasuk says Shev Tzaddik Sheva Yipol, that he's going to fall 7 times, it doesn't say Tzaddik might fall, and when if he falls, he's going to get up. No, he's going to fall. Things are going to happen. His health will deteriorate at times. His parnasa will sometimes go bad. Issues in the family, shalom bayis, issues with the community, rebellion against him. Things will happen. That's not an aberration. That's what I call a productive provocation. God provokes us. Not, God forbid, in a negative, aggressive, belligerent kind of manner. People could do that to each other. They just want to get each other. But God set up the world, whether it's through people or directly from the Hashkach himself, where we're provoked. We're pushed out of our comfort zone. And that's good. That's how we grow. And in the Shabbat Tshuva Drasha, when we discussed this today, we gave tons of examples where things will happen to a person that we don't expect. So the first point we need to know is bitachon. If a person's idea of bitachon is, I'm a good boy, I'm a good Jew, and God will do everything for me the way I assume He should. My parnasa, my sustenance will always come in on time, properly. My health, of course, will be fine. Shalom bayis and my family, my extended family, of course, will be fine as well. My home, my possessions, everything will be good. If that's my idea of bitachon, that I'll be good and everything's going to be good the way I assume it should be, then we're in big trouble. Because then something goes wrong. Hashem, what's going on? So often I see people where something goes wrong. Now, I don't judge people. You can't judge a specific person, of course, but in general, and sometimes, oh yeah, God, what's going on? What's going on with God? What is He doing? Wait a second, your neighbor had the same thing. That seemed to be fine with you. And this person was killed in a terror attack. That seemed to be fine with God. You didn't seem to have a problem with God. All of a sudden it hits you. Oh, because many people have a pact with God. God's going to do everything for me. We have a deal. So we have to overcome that superficial approach. Once we overcome it, and we know things can happen. Not only things can happen, things will happen. I call it productive provocation. God will provoke us. He'll push us into areas that we just never went into before. Well, I found the finances 20, 30, 40, 50 years, finances were fine. Now all of a sudden, not so fine. Wait a second, how am I going to make the next month? All of a sudden, you're feeling the pain. Now maybe you can identify with others who went through this you never identified with before. Maybe now you can start learning how to manage a budget differently. A lot of things can come up. Health. So maybe you have to work out more, exercise more. Exercise, I think, is often neglected in the frum world. Should be looked into more. Have a proper balance. That shouldn't become our lives, exercise, but a part of our lives. So we could be better physical shape, and spiritually it could improve as well. So a challenge to health might be also a good productive provocation. Issues in shalom bayis, relationship at work, and this. Oh, what's going on? Why he's just mean to me? Well, maybe the workforce is not just being mean to you. Maybe there's certain behavior you need to work on. And this is the Al-Shech. The Al-Shech said, I thank you, Hashem. So many say, dal, like a pail of water lifts out of the well, lift me up. Some say dal litani makes me poor. Thank you for bringing me down, putting me to crisis. Thank you for provoking me. Because sometimes those provocations brought me to a new place. And that's what we need. So we have to first overcome a superficial idea of bitachon. And it's a complex idea of bitachon. I don't want to trivialize it. It's very, very complex. And there's many, many shitot. But for many people, one who just thinks, oh yeah, I'll be good and God will be good the way I think He'll be good to me. That's dangerous. Once we overcome that, then we have those provocations. We don't have a crisis of faith against God. On the contrary. We grow, we develop, we become stronger people. Mitzvah Hashem. Hashem should go ahead and guide us and help us, and we should take His guidance. And instead of complaining, lashing out at God, chas v'shalom, we should take it, seize the moment, run with it, and grow with it. Shalom.